So in episode 5 here of Demon Slayer, there was something that was added in the anime that wasn't in the manga, and I wanted to talk to you all real briefly, guys, about. Now, this specific scene is basically when Tanjiro's leaping towards the demon and pretty much slices his whole head off of its body. But this portion of the anime was definitely in the manga, but it still illustrates the fact that they stayed for the most part true to the manga in this episode for the most part. But one key thing was different because again, the demon realizes and reflects back to his first encounter with Mr. Urokodaki, and but this specific thing was different. That was added in the anime, and that was basically the scenes where we got Mr. Urokodaki facing off against the demon himself. The key addition was this moment, because in the manga, if you ever get a chance to read the manga, if you haven't, that they actually did not have Mr. Urokodaki, like they didn't show him actually fighting the demon. They didn't show him basically catching the demon, basically. Which we basically get the gist of that here in episode 5, when the demon was talking to Tanjiro in episode 4 about how Mr. Urokodaki caught him. So I found it very interesting, guys, that they actually put this in the anime, because again, for the most part, the manga, the anime itself has been for the most part roughly 95 to more closely to 99% close to the manga as far as things are concerned, in the tie-ins and everything. So I just found it very, very interesting, very dope that they put this in here, and actually showing Mr. Urokodaki coming into contact with this demon here and actually showing him, showing them fight, and actually showing how he caught him. Because again, Mr. Urokodaki did not kill the demon in the first meeting, and basically, Tanjiro did indeed kill him. But at the same time, in my other video where I talked about how the demon pretty much transmorphed and all of that, and covered its neck and mouth and everything, simply because he didn't, because he got sliced on his throat and around his neck the first time in his encounter with Mr. Urokodaki, that he pretty much just blocked. He covered his whole, neck and throat and mouth, just to try to make sure that never happened again, which I also found very interesting with this specific demon. So that's pretty much the key thing that they decided to put in the anime in episode 5, that, like I said, was not in the manga itself, in I believe it's in chapter 9. But yeah, guys, definitely very interesting stuff, guys. But what did you all think of this video? Were you surprised, for those of you who read the manga and didn't see this and saw the add-on from episode 5 this past Saturday? Let's have a chat, guys. Let's talk about some things in the comment section if you feel up to it, and I will talk to you all in the next Demon Slayer video. Peace, guys.